Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's top 5 romantic moments are shared. Travis Kelce sat down for an exclusive interview with a well-known entertainment publication on a rare, cool January evening in Kansas City. Travis was more focused on love, particularly his brief affair with international pop sensation Taylor Swift, than football, even though the Chiefs had just secured a postseason berth. Travis immediately mentioned the Rooftop Serenade in New York City as one of his favorite romantic moments with Taylor when asked about them. Travis started off by narrating a night in New York City that was truly magical. I wanted to do something special for her following one of her era's tour shows, and we were in the center of Manhattan. I surprised her with a live stream quartet performing her favorite songs on a private rooftop that I had rented with a breathtaking view of the city skyline. It was unforgettable to watch her light up when they played Enchanted. Just the two of us danced beneath the stars while the city below hummed. Taylor arrived at one of my games sporting a personalized jersey bearing my number, but the surprise didn't end there. She planned a small celebration for my teammates and me after the game, complete with cookies she baked herself. That gesture was really considerate and demonstrated her deep concern for the things that are important to me, and escaped to Rhode Island in secret. One of their most treasured memories was held at Taylor's expansive estate in Rhode Island, which is well known. Taylor's home in Rhode Island is a treasure trove. There, we were totally off the grid for a weekend. No cameras, no phones, just us. We cooked together, took walks on the beach, and even composed a song about our current adventure. I jotted down some lyrics while she played the piano. It was straightforward, but profound. Blending families is always a big step in a relationship, and Taylor nailed it this past Thanksgiving with the Kelce family. Although Taylor's dish, sweet potato casserole, was a hit when she brought it to my family for dinner, what really stood out was how she and my mom became close through music and football. One of the most touching things I've ever experienced in my life was watching her laugh and bond with my family in that way. Paris's midnight picnic, the most dramatic scene was saved for last by Travis. We made a brief diversion to Paris following a game in London. We had a picnic beneath the Eiffel Tower at midnight. Only the city of love, a bottle of wine, and us were present. We spent hours discussing our fears, dreams, and everything else. I realized that night that she was more than just my girlfriend. She was my soulmate. The asterisk represents the larger picture. Taylor makes every moment feel special, whether we're at a fancy event or just sitting on the couch watching movies, Travis said with a smile as he concluded his list. She always manages to make me feel like the luckiest man alive. She makes me thankful every single day. When the interviewer asked whether wedding bells might be approaching, Travis simply winked and replied, "Stay tuned." As snippets of the interview went viral, fans all over the world swooned, confirming Travis and Taylor as the ultimate power couple. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's top 5 romantic moments with a few close friends and his camera crew. Travis Kelce relaxed in his comfortable living room. The Super Bowl champion, who was well known for dominating on the field, was going to show a side of himself that few people had seen. As he got ready to share his top 5 romantic moments with his girlfriend Taylor Swift, a gentle smile tugged at his lips. Finally, number 5, the surprise dinner. It all began with Under the Stars on one of the infrequent evenings when Travis and Taylor were able to flee the chaos of their respective worlds. Travis had organized the ideal evening, a private dinner in his Kansas City backyard under the stars. The true surprise was when Travis took Taylor to a specially constructed outdoor fireplace where they roasted marshmallows and told tales of their early years. A canopy of sparkling fairy lights filled the room as the sun set and a little string quartet started to play. With just the two of them, it was a magical evening, just love and laughter, no cameras, no outside distractions. It was just the two of us, not the fancy stuff. Travis remembered a soft, appreciative expression on his face. She appeared as though she belonged in a fairy tale while sporting this lovely flowing dress. It was flawless. The 4th number, the park's calm afternoon, Travis had discovered that the most romantic occasions didn't always have to be elaborate or ostentatious. They made the decision to spend the peaceful day in the park one afternoon. They did not appear conflicted or alone in their decisions until the park wore and gusted, but in a rush, they shared some of their most open moments together as they strolled through the trees, discussing their goals and aspirations. Travis jokingly pretended to be a model for Taylor's creative process as she took out a notebook and started writing lyrics based on their day. I will always remember her appearance when she was writing. She was so focused, but occasionally she would look up at me and smile. Travis said in a quiet voice, "We seem to be in our own little universe." The 3rd is the asterisk. On a whim, the covert escaped to Nashville. Under the pretense of a friend trip, Taylor and Travis made the decision to spend a week in Nashville. They avoided the spotlight and maintained a low profile. They would visit obscure welcoming bars where no one knew them at night after spending their days exploring the city's music scene. Taylor even performed an unplanned rendition of one of her unreleased songs to serenade Travis one evening. Travis had never felt more in tune with her creativity, so it was a moment she would never forget. He said, "I was blown away. She just took the stage and sang a lovely song just for me. I never imagined that something so personal could move me so much." Number 2, Travis wasn't sure what to anticipate when Taylor invited him to her first private concert, but the attention she received seemed to dispel all of his reservations as she took the stage. She wrote a previously unheard song specifically for him. The song was about vulnerability, love, and discovering someone who gave Travis a sense of security. He would never forget the moment he heard Taylor sing those words to him with such unadulterated emotion. She informed me that our shared journey served as inspiration. It seemed as though she was singing right to me as he clarified, his voice quivering slightly. It was among the most impactful times. Number 1 is the surprise proposal that I have ever received. Naturally, the unexpected proposal was the most memorable event of my life, and it truly rifles back one of my favorite memories of my life. It was not my intention to be crying at the wedding, but Travis was shocked to discover a small private gathering of close family and friends at the location, which Taylor had covertly organized as a surprise event. Travis had assumed he was going to a charity gala. The focus was on him, and the room was adorned with pictures of their special times together, including dates, parties, and unposed portraits of their daily lives. Taylor stood in the middle of everything holding a ring. "Travis," she said, barely raising her voice above a whisper, "I don't need grand gestures to know that you're my person, but I wanted to ask you something in front of everyone who has watched us grow together. Will you marry me?" Travis was so moved by her love for him that he broke down in tears as he knelt down. The room erupted in cheers when he said yes. It wasn't just the proposal Travis considered at that point, it was also the way she trusted me, showed me her heart, and revealed that she had been preparing this for months without telling me. The most romantic thing someone had ever done for me was that. Travis Kelce says his 5 favorite romantic situations involving Taylor Swift. In an exclusive interview with Entertainment Tonight, it's the headline that everyone is talking about. At last, Travis Kelce talked about his relationship with the pop sensation Taylor Swift, sharing his 5 favorite romantic moments that have strengthened their relationship. Travis didn't hold back when the rumor turned into a full-fledged love story. The surprise serenade is indicated by an asterisk. After a day of games, festivities, and laughter, Taylor decided to surprise Travis on his birthday, At their favorite restaurant, Taylor escorted Travis into a private section. As the lights went down, the band started to play the opening chords of Asterisk All Too Well. With a gentle smile, Taylor got up and walked over to Travis, where she softly sang the song's most poignant verse. Travis was taken aback by the gesture and described it as the most exquisite thing he had ever seen. Travis acknowledged, "I had no idea what was coming, and it seemed like everything stopped when she began to sing to me. The performance was more than just a show, it was a part of her being. The picnic beneath the stars is also marked with an asterisk." Travis acknowledged that Taylor has a talent for elevating even the most mundane situations. They made the decision to avoid the paparazzi cameras one evening. Taylor prepared a peaceful picnic with a warm blanket and sparkling fairy lights. By a remote lake, Travis disclosed that Taylor shared some of her deepest hopes and dreams while they lay side by side, gazing at the stars and discussing life. They discussed their futures, their families, and of course her music. Travis mentioned that it was one of the infrequent times when you just exist together and forget about the outside world. The proposed football game, Travis described a playful moment that made him feel as though he was living in a movie, even though their relationship may not have included a real proposal. Taylor was using a football to hold her own during a friendly game of catch. When he caught the ball after she threw it to him with perfect accuracy, she jokingly said, "I'm ready for my own Super Bowl ring." Travis giggling as though to pop the question, Travis knelt down and held up the ball. Although it was lighthearted and enjoyable, it helped Travis realize how much he enjoyed their spontaneous moments together. With her, every day feels like a touchdown, a concert date unlike any other, I promise. Travis has always understood the significance of Taylor Swift's performances, but nothing could have prepared him for the night he joined the group. Taylor surprised him by singing Enchanted while staring at him directly during her stadium tour invitation while he was seated in the VIP area. As thousands of fans roared around them, the moment seemed unreal, but for Travis, it seemed as though the entire universe had come together to celebrate them in one stunning, life-changing moment. I'm not even sure how it could have served as the inspiration for something so incredible. There are no words to express how exceptional she is as an artist. The peaceful morning at her cabin. Finally, Travis talked about a peaceful weekend retreat to a secluded cabin in the mountains. All they could hear during the morning was the crackling of firewood in their comfortable cabin. They prepared breakfast. They cooked pancakes together while they watched the snow fall outside their window. Travis, a fan of Taylor's music, couldn't help but sing along when she played some of her favorite songs from her early albums. It felt like the most tranquil moment of my life as we were enjoying each other's company in our own little world. We were who we were, just warmth and love without any glamour or glitz. Travis referred to his rock as someone who infuses his hectic life with harmony and balance as he concluded the interview. We have a unique rhythm, which I will always value. For the couple's admirers, these moments only heighten the enchantment of their bond, which remains a public symbol of love and support. Only time will tell what happens to Travis and Taylor, but for the time being, their romance is more than just news stories. It's a fairy tale that is beautifully developing.